it will take a while for your wounds to fully heal. Don't push yourself too hard in the meantime.
I don't intend to.
As long as you understand. But don't say you had no choice because you were protecting your lord. Honorable wounds are as deadly as any.
Oh. They have been tended to. Nothing serious.
Were you even listening? I said it is essential that you rest. Unbelievable. It goes in one ear and out the other. Do you want to aggravate your wounds and have your lord be racked with guilt after you injured yourself saving him?
But Lord Sun Quan wouldn't, for someone like me.
He needs you to be healthy and strong, and that means taking care of yourself. Would you please talk to him? Find out what troubles him so? He'll never heal at this rate.
What troubles me? Am I so easy to read? Lord Sun Quan is avoiding me. When I was injured, he apologized profusely. I could barely get him to raise his head. It feels like he is trying to distance himself from me. You think so?
See, he agrees with me, right? Your relationship is like a shoe sore. Because your hearts are not properly aligned in caring for each other. The friction is gradually starting to hurt.
What should I do? A long talk. I don't want to be a bother. But this is no time to be timid. If I want to make this right. Thank you. I will heed your counsel. I will speak frankly to Lord Sun Quan, no matter how much it may frighten me.
Working hard, I see, Huanggai.
Why? This is nothing. If we are to continue our rise, it's going to take all the effort we can muster.
I'm grateful, but are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had. But it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I am.
Actually, I've been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I am merely doing what is required of me. And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure this.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you. Just keep that in mind, okay?
I assure you, I won't forget it. Thank you, Princess.
Attack Jing Province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know we should be glad we have the Emperor's trust, and a chance to avenge Lord Sun Jian. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shao, who now dominates Hubei. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants us to take out Liu Biao, who might be an ally with Yuan Shao. Very cunning of him.
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well. and we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for Father's death. The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the Emperor, so I realize that we need to be careful with him. But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal Father always strove for. It would be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for Father. Let's get our revenge.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mount Xisai, to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move. A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Lu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Lujiang side, so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it? Glum. Well, perhaps I am feeling the pressure. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But... no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well.
Sorry for dragging you all the way out here. And you needn't be so formal and polite with me. It was only recently that I joined the Sun clan. That's why I'd like to get to know everyone better. Grow closer. I figured I could start with you. Oh? And just how would you define suitable here? You simply piqued my interest the most. That's all. The Sun clan's roar has been heard throughout the land as of late. Lord Zhou Yu cited your service as a great contribution to such advances. So, I'd like to hear why you joined up with the Sun clan. And don't skimp on the details, please. Perhaps you and I are similar, having entrusted Lord Xuan Su with some kind of hope of ours. For some time now, I've dreamed of setting out in these turbulent times, dashing through the land along with warriors of prominence. And I did become involved with many such individuals, but among them, Lord Xuan Su was simply on another level. I knew I could entrust him with my aspirations and concentrate fully on my efforts to realize them. So, that's my story. I'd like to hear yours, whenever you feel ready to tell it. I really went on there for a while. Regardless, as we're fighting under the same flag, wouldn't it be best to be on friendly terms? Ah, that's just what I was hoping to hear. You know, I'm actually feeling a bit overwhelmed here. Despite being a newcomer, I've been given an important task, laying the groundwork for the Sun clan. To accomplish that, I will need to rely on the opinions of those who have traveled throughout the land, like yourself. As such, I'd really appreciate it if you'd join me in discussion from time to time. It would be like a secret strategy council. You'd really be doing me a favor.
Let's begin. Now then.
Right.
One guy, heading out.
We can do it! We of the Sun clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe! Let's move out, everyone! Forge on ahead and hold nothing back!
Take that! All my might!
Go on.
The enemy officer
Remember the
has been
plan.
defeated.
I leave Liu Xun and his ilk to you.
We shall guard this position. Brother, you two as always, and charge on ahead as you see fit.
I knew I could count on you, Dwayne. Come, let's give this fight all we've got!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Glory to the man who strikes him down.
Looking rough. Let's go. None shall get close enough to strike Lord Xisai. You'll have to get through me first.
Superb! You never fail to impress me with your feats.
Concentrate. Let's give it to them.
Got this. Time to relate. Looking rough.
All my might!
I can see it. Take that. With all my might. Looking rough. Whoa, gotta be quicker. Let's get serious.
Let's give it to them.
Another one falls behind me.
I've infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is hardly enough to stop us. Forge ahead, straight on through!
Sun Quan is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back.
The enemy officer
Begin the
has been
advance.
defeated.
Liu Xun's men are on the move. As planned, we shall strike at their rear, circle around from the east, and quickly take control of the base territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stay strong!
Let's go. Take that. See it all. Take that. Take this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Looking rough. Another one falls behind me.
The little conqueror, Sunsa, trampling the Shanyue people underfoot, all for the sake of domination. His ambitions must be thwarted. You better be. No, that's not possible.
Get them! Take this!
Better ready yourself.
On me! Swansea is our quarry! If they're after my head, we'll just have to take all of theirs instead! Let's go, everyone! Aye! We're with you, Lord Sun.
I can see it all.
Watch the master at work.
Turn the tables. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been
Of the
defeated.
sacred bird, Luan. And those eyes.
This territory
You must be.
What? We've been flanked by Sun Tzu's forces? So our own tactic has been used against us.
The detachment seems to have made a dent in their defenses. Unrest is spreading through the enemy ranks.
Take this.
Zhou Yu! Believe this.
The enemy
I knew
officer
they'd come through for
has
us.
been defeated.
Now then, time to clean up the rest of this riffraff.
There's still news to deal with. Let's bring the fight to him.
Now, advance!
We end this here! Done for.
Can't believe
The enemy
slay
officer
as many
has
officers
been
as
defeated.
necessary to fulfill my duty.
Let's go.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Take this!
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
Bring him down. Meant to catch Swansea off guard. But solved for our plans.
At the very least, I shall fling your head and strike a blow to your cause. Worthy adversary, take this!
Easy, I see you. Let's get serious.
Bear with me.
We have them now. The enemy officer
Don't let up.
has been defeated.
Another one falls behind me.
Taishitsu! You have defeated the enemy!
Now, all my might. You're no match for me. Bear with me.
This territory
I know how to get this
The
job
enemy
done.
officer has been defeated.
Retreat is our only option here, as regrettable as it may be.
There's no reason to head back the way we came. We should be able to join up with Lord Sunsa ahead.
The time is right. Go.
All right.
Take that.
Taishitsu! You have defeated the enemy!
Take this.
Accomplished more than I could have hoped.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I, Taishitsu, have defeated the enemy! Take that!
You no longer have to fear attacks from the rear. Go, Sun Ce. Take your revenge for Lord Sun Jian.
Take this!
The time has finally come.
The enemy officer
I
has
could
been
not have made
defeated.
it this far without you, Zhou Yu. Knowing that you're watching my back means that I can afford to be just a little careless out there.
With all my might, any foe will crumble when caught off guard.
You see it all.
Take that! We march at once! Have at them! Surround them and put them to the sword!
It's futile! That won't be enough to stop us! Not as we are now!
Got this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Take this!
The moment has come.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
Just one blow! Looking rough. With all my might. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Take this!
You did good! You never
The enemy
failed to
officer
amaze me.
has been defeated.
The ones who attacked us are all taken care of. Huang Su is the only one left. Let's go! Time to advance!
Unrivaled
The
strength
enemy officer
and bravery to
has been
spearhead
defeated.
our assault. Has my brother always struck such a stalwart figure?
Let's do this! Now's the time! Let's get serious. Bear witness to my power.
Damn you, blind beast of Jericho. You mean to invade our lands once
The
again?
enemy officer has
You
been
had
defeated.
best prepare yourself. I shall hunt you down, just as I hunted your father. Do not underestimate us, Huang Zu. We are the blades of the Han, carrying on the will of Sun Jian. On the pride of my family, you shall fall! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Watch the master at work.
So the cub has grown into his own. The Sun family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with.
Stop right there, Huang Zu!
He escaped.
This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, men!
Ziluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Ziluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you never would have allied yourself with Sun Ce and become a vassal to the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Ziluan!
Are you crying? Go, Ziluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Ziluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Ziluan. In these times of strife, the only people lauded as heroes are those who wield their blades with abandon and drown themselves in blood. In that sense, Sun Ce certainly is a hero. He's building his nation atop the bodies of those who oppose him. If you choose to follow his path, I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. A true hero is one who saves people and brings peace to the world. But such heroes no longer exist.
How much encouragement people have gained from Lady Sun Shengxian's gallantry, I wonder.
Chuha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Chuha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Chuha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Chuha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? What is there to understand? Let me accompany you on your adventures, just as I have been. And please, don't make me beg. I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Tzu. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Tzu will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. Agreed. And as it happens, I have received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shan Yue. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiandong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Tzu's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Tzu, and he's not one to just stay put.
So, you never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou Yu to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Tzu.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Tzu should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Tzu, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right, all right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called the 6 Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it, if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all. Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Wu depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I am still a novice, but I do appreciate the encouragement. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Lu Su! I'm the one who's embarrassed. I should have asked him to keep that secret. In any case, I intend to continue improving. Even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.